Hey, what's up guys, in this video I'm reviewing the Sony Bravia XR A90J TV. This TV isn't just a pretty screen with great branding, it's Sony flexing its engineering muscles with a premium OLED experience that aims to hit every mark. Picture quality, sound, smart features, and a design that screams luxury. But let's get real, with a premium price tag comes high expectations. So is the A90J still worth your money? Let's find out. Also, the link to this TV will be included in the video description below. Now, let's start with the design, and the A90J doesn't disappoint. It's minimal, it's elegant, and it feels every bit as premium as it looks. Sony has gone with a clean, no-nonsense design. The bezels are practically invisible, giving you an ultra-immersive viewing experience. And the stand, it's versatile. You can set it low and flush or raise it to make room for a soundbar underneath without blocking the screen. The materials feel top tier. From the sturdy base to the metal frame, anything here screams attention to detail. Around the back, Sony keeps things tidy. All ports are neatly laid out on the side for easy access, and cable management is built right into the stand. If you are mounting this on a wall, it looks sleek and seamless. Now let's talk about OLED. This is where the A90J absolutely shines. It uses a WRGB OLED panel, but what sets it apart is Sony's XR cognitive processor. This chip is designed to mimic the way the human's brain processes visuals and sound, and it works. The A90J delivers absolutely stunning contrast. Blacks are as deep as infinite as you would expect from OLED, and highlights pop with intense brightness that goes beyond what most OLEDs can offer. That's thanks to Sony's custom aluminum heat sink, which allows the panel to push brightness levels further without the risk of burn-in. Colors are vibrant but never oversaturated, skin tones look lifelike, nature scenes are bursting with nuance, and dark content maintains shadow detail without crushing the blacks. The level of realism here is incredible, especially when watching high-quality 4K HDR content. Now, talking about HDR performance, the A90J supports all the major formats: HDR10, HLG, and Dolby Vision. And with peak brightness reaching up to 1300 nits, you get one of the most impactful HDR performances available on an OLED. HDR movies look cinematic, especially in Dolby Vision. Highlights glimmer, explosions burst with detail, and nighttime scenes stay rich and three-dimensional. This isn't just a good HDR experience, it's a showcase level 1. Sony also includes a feature called XR Contrast Booster, which improves brightness and contrast dynamically depending on what you are watching. That means more detail in the bright and dark parts of the image at the same time. It's not marketing fluff, it really works. By the way, prices on this TV update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Out of the box, the A90J is incredibly accurate. Sony has tuned this display for creators and home theater enthusiasts. In fact, it's one of the few TVs that can be used for professional color grading, especially when paired with calibration tools. The XR processor analyzes each object on screen and enhances it for depth, texture, and clarity. Whether it's a person's face, the ripples in water, or a forest landscape, everything is rendered with precision. Upscaling of HD and even SD content is excellent. The A90J cleans up low-resolution sources without introducing weird artifacts or over-sharpening. Sony's Motion Flow XR technology is also here, and it delivers smooth motion without the dreaded soap opera effect. Unless you like that kind of thing. You can tweak motion settings or just leave it on the more natural presets and get great results. Now, for the gamers out there, the A90J supports 4K at 120Hz, auto low latency mode, and eARC. However, variable refresh rate was added later via a firmware update, and it doesn't feel as seamless as what you get from LG's OLEDs or newer Sony models. Input lag is low enough for most gamers, hovering around 8 to 12 milliseconds. Fast Fast-paced titles feel snappy and responsive, visual quality during gameplay is top-notch, especially in cinematic games like Spider-Man or Horizon Forbidden West. The rich blacks and vivid colors make for an insanely immersive experience. So while it's not the ultimate gaming TV, the A90J is more than capable, especially if you are more about visual fidelity than ultra-competitive frame precision. Now, smart functionality on the A90J is handled by Google TV, and it's one of the best implementations out there. The interface is fast, fluid, and intuitive. Recommendations are personalized across all your streaming services, and everything from Netflix and Disney Plus to HBO Max and Prime Video is supported in full 4K HDR. You get built-in Chromecast, Google Assistant voice control, and compatibility with Alexa and Apple HomeKit. And let's not forget AirPlay 2 and Apple TV support. This is one of the most platform-agnostic TVs out there. Google TV is fast, no lag, no freezing, voice search works well, and the UI is organized without being cluttered. Sony's remote is also improved, slim, backlit, and easier to use in low light. Now, audio is where Sony often leaps ahead of the competition, and the A90J is no exception. It uses what's called Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, meaning the screen itself vibrates to produce sound, and yes, it works shockingly well. Dialogue is clear and feels like it's coming right from the actor's mouth. Stereo separation is excellent, and there's even a subwoofer built into the rear of the TV for bass support. The end result is surprisingly immersive sound for a TV that doesn't have visible speakers. If you're not into soundbars or AV receivers, the A90J holds up on its own. But if you do want to expand your audio setup, it supports Dolby Atmos over eARC, so it will play nicely with a full surround system or Atmos-enabled soundbar. Now, user experience on the A90J is pure premium, menus are snappy, settings are deep but intuitive, and Sony gives you a lot of control without overwhelming casual users. Picture modes like Cinema, IMAX Enhanced, Game, and Custom give you a great starting point depending on your use case. For the calibration nerds, the A90J supports Kalman auto calibration and offers fine control over color temperature, white balance, gamma, and more. If you're into dialing things in pixel perfect, this TV won't hold you back. Let's quickly address the OLED elephant in the room, the burn-in. With the A90J, Sony's pixel shift technology, automatic brightness limiter, and panel refresh features are all designed to reduce the risk. Unless you leave the same image on screen for hours a day, every day, it's really not a major concern anymore. Sony has done a great job making this OLED more durable. If you're using it for mixed content like gaming, movies, shows, you're very unlikely to run into any issues. So, is it a good choice? The Sony Bravia XR A90J is more than just a TV. It's a home cinema experience. From jaw-dropping OLED visuals and incredible HDR to immersive sound and top-tier design, this TV delivers across the board. Sure, it's not perfect for hardcore gamers and it's not the cheapest OLED on the market, but it offers one of the most balanced and refined viewing experiences available. If you're into movies, appreciate color accuracy, want great sound without external gear, and enjoy a premium build, the A90J is still one of the best TVs you can get. So guys, let me know in the comments, are you planning to pick up this TV or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this TV. See you in the next one.